Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hi, my name's Eric and I stream almost every day at 11 AM EST. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch or join my very nice Discord community, all the links are down in the description. Today we are trying out the new Championship Leblanc skin on the PBE server. To get it out of the way, guys, you guys know PBE games aren't necessarily the highest quality, but I feel like I could treat it as kind of like low elo, and the tips that I give you guys on Leblanc should still carry over a bit to your games. So we're going to do our best anyways, and I'm going to show you guys the new skin. This is a championship skin, guys, by the way, not a victorious skin. A lot of people on my stream have been confused in thinking that this is the skin that you get at the end of the year for ending at least gold. That's not the case. You can just buy this skin with RP when it comes out during the Worlds event, and it actually has 3 chromas, although today we are just playing the base chroma to give you guys like a look at the base skin. Let me show you guys the recoil animation really quickly. The first thing that I noticed on the skin that I really love is that the cape actually has physics. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know how much of a pet peeve it is when Riot does not have physics in skins. This is Leblanc's first skin where her cape actually moves like a cape and not like a piece of cardboard on her back. So I really like that. They actually added to another cool effect on this skin, a new animation from her walking to idle. So when you walk and then you stop walking, there's a little animation there that isn't there on her other skins, which I really like that they put a little bit of detail onto it. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the sound effects, the effects, whether or not I think you guys should buy the skin, which already I think you guys should buy the skin if you like Leblanc just because of this cape. It looks so cool, and it actually, I don't know, it just adds so much to the game, I feel like, when the cape actually moves realistically. To hear the auto attack sounds. So the auto attacks kind of remind me of base Leblanc in the feeling, or in the way that they feel chunky, which I like. I feel like Leblanc skins usually are one of two things. They either feel chunky or sharp. And this skin definitely feels chunky. Like, you know, to give you guys a better explanation, I feel like an example of a sharp Leblanc skin would be like Elderwood Leblanc, where her auto attacks feel like pointy. Same thing with Coven Leblanc, but this feels more like base Leblanc, and I really do like that. Add some variation to the feel. We're laning against Cassidy, which is actually a pretty big counter to Leblanc. I would say it's one of her biggest counters. If you've noticed, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to zone him away from CS here while building up a wave. So the reason why I'm building up a wave here is because if I'm able to attack the minions only slightly more than his are attacking mine, a wave will build up, and then when it crashes under his turret, it's going to be really hard for him to last at all of them because there's just too many minions, and I could pressure him under the turret. So that's what I'm doing here, just trying to get as much CS as I can. I'm kind of failing in the CS category, but we're not doing too bad. Alright, never mind, we're doing pretty terrible. But at least I got the cannon. So we're gonna keep on pushing. You see now this big wave's crashing under his turret. I'm actually gonna drop a ward on the rafters now. It's good to get a ward over here when you do a crash because you can tell where the jungler is, kind of. So the jungler hasn't done the rafters yet, which leads me to believe that he's either... I might kill him here. Yeah, he's dead. Yep, you see we crashed the wave, he tried to CS it, and then we killed him because it was an illegal maneuver for him to do. I'm going to go ahead and dematerialize a bit of this wave. How I use minion demat on Leblanc is I just use it to push the wave. Leblanc's really bad at pushing the wave early game, so I just use my stacks to push the wave. I don't really have a set example to, like, you know, how I want to use the demats other than to push the wave. So I'm going to keep just pushing on him right now, guys. I still have one more Corrupting Potion charge. He used his Teleport there as well. Teleport has a 6-minute cooldown, so his TP should be up at around 9 minutes, 9 minutes 10, 9 minutes 20. Looks like my jungler and top laner are fighting Master Yi down there, but they should just win that because it's a 2v1. I hope they win it. Yeah, they should, Right? Oh, he's so low. Okay, it's fine. No harm done. Gonna just pressure him under the turret some more here, guys. Getting as much damage as I can. He's really low again. If he tries to CS this next wave under the turret, we're probably gonna do the same thing where if he does, we will kill him. As always, thank you guys so much for always the support on all my videos. I love reading the comments. I love, like, everything. So thank you guys so much. Okay. The W feels... One thing that I've noticed that they didn't add to this skin, which they do for a lot of skins, like they did with Elderwood and Coven, is that her W's animation is the same as her other skins, and not her particles. They look like a difference, guys. Animation's like the actual movement of the character model, and particles is like the spell effects. So inside of like Coven, for example, the way she travels when she W's like this, it looks different, like her pose, but inside of this skin, it's the same as her base skin. Which isn't really a problem. I feel like they've added... It's like a small thing, I just wanted to point it out for you guys, and they've already added a lot to the skin that they didn't have to add, such as like the, you know, the new animation for this, the cape physics, that I do like it a lot. So your W, you know, pad looks like you're standing on like a platform, kind of like a stage, it looks like, which makes sense considering this is a championship skin. This is actually too probably, I think, the first championship skin that really looks different than all the other ones. When you see this championship skin, you don't even think it's a championship one. Like when I saw this originally, I was like, I don't know what this is. Like it looks cool, but it doesn't really look like championship. And I think that Riot said that the reason why they do that is because championship skins don't really have a high retention in play rate. So they're trying to change it up to see if people like a different theme better. And I really do like that they're doing that. They've been doing that a lot with skin themes recently, where they'll like kind of change it up. Like a good example is High Noon, which used to just be like cowboys, but then they made it like cowboys and demons. So, and people really connect with that theme better. So I feel like that's what they're trying to do now with the championship theme. So we're level 6 now. I'm going to go drop a pink ward in the Pixel Bush. We can actually look to do Dragon here. This should be pretty free. So I'm going to go start it up for my Nunu. It's actually a pretty free Dragon. The reason being, guys, because we have mid lane priority, which means that my wave's pushed up and Kassadin can't rotate. And we have bot lane priority too, which means that bot lane's pushed up and they can't rotate. So with all of that, we should be able to get the Dragon free. Also, if you notice my E right there, my E puts an X on them. And that's pretty cool. It's kind of like a, you know, X marks the spot, haha. Gonna get my electric proc there. I couldn't get in range of the Q for the QW combo, but I was able to just get my W on him. Since I max W, it's more important that I land the W than I land the Q, although of course I want to land both whenever I can. Kassadin level 6 now. I don't know what he was trying to do. I guess he was trying to bait me there or something. I'm gonna go probably put him on double chains here. Before you're level 11, guys, you have to remember that your ulted W does less damage than your normal W. So actually before level 11, the worst ultimates that you can use is your W if you just want damage. Of course, it's good if you want to gap close and just kill them with your other abilities. But typically, even in like situations where you want to gap close, you want to use your ulted W before you use your actual one. So if I wanted to engage right here, I'd do like RQW versus QWW or something like that, or QWR. The best one you can use, guys, before level 11 is your ulted E. It does the same damage as your ulted Q, but it also CCs. So you want to try to get double chains whenever you can in early lane. That is by far the best Leblanc ult that you can use early game. Gonna punish him for going up there. I can actually look to kill him here. I'm gonna just go like this instead. Surprise him with that flash ignite combo. You see how much pressure, guys, I'm putting on him even when he's under the turret. I feel like for low elo especially, because people don't really know how to deal with it well, it's so important to even pressure under the turret. You just have to get used to the turret ranges, and you just have to, you know, play aggressive. I always tell people on my stream that it's always better to play aggressive when you're learning how to play a role/champions than playing passive, because it's easier to play really aggressive and then tone back your aggression versus playing really passive and then toning up the aggression, if that makes sense. So really limit testing your games, guys. It'll lead for you guys to, you know, perform better, know better what you can and can't do, and all that stuff. So we're just going to push here now. Going to chain that one. And that one I might not get. Nope, I got them all. Cool. And on this recall, I'm going to work on my Ludens. I'm going to get my Blasting Wand with my boots. Actually, no, I'm going to get Blasting Wand with the Dark Seal. The reason why I'm getting a Dark Seal over boots, guys, is because one, I'm getting pretty fed, and two, Dark Seal Corrupting Potion is such a good combo because Corrupting Potion gives you plus 25% healing from Potion. So whenever you have a Corrupting Pot and start Time Warp Tonic, you always kind of want to get a Dark Seal whenever you can, just because they work so well together. So that's why I'm doing that. If you guys noticed too, I bought a Fairy Charm. Fairy Charm's a good item to buy when you have like 125 gold or more, and you can't really buy a pink ward or anything better. It's really gold efficient, and it's a really good item that you can just sell later on. You get a lot of value from it in lane, and selling it really doesn't make you lose that much gold. So it's a good item. You'll notice a lot of pros do that. So it's something that you guys might want to consider doing too. It helps you sustain back in lane, and it's just pretty good. So I'm going to just shove the wave here. We don't know where Kassadin is, but that's okay. Not like he's really going to do anything anywhere else. I'm going to go rotate bot lane now, help Nunu a little bit. They also put a pink ward in here, but at this point, guys, it's more important for me to help than it is for me to break that pink ward. So I'm going to go over here, see if I can get Kiana, although Nunu might kill. Let's see what happens. Kiana's going in the bush, I think. Nope. Got her on the chain here, and she is dead. Nice, guys. I'm very actually surprised I landed that chain, but, you know, pat myself on the back. So we're just going to rotate now back to the mid lane. There is a pink ward in here, but I'm not going to break it yet. There's actually, yes, I will. Whenever you break a pink ward, guys, you want to kind of like weigh the pros and cons. Like right now, sure, I get the pink ward, but I lose these minions under turret. But the reason why I did it anyways was because there wasn't that many minions under turret, and by the time I got there, I would have lost most of them anyways. So it was better if I just broke the pink ward in that situation. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to just shove the wave right now, guys. Look at the CS difference in CS lead that I have on Kassadin just by pushing him in and constantly pressuring him. I'm at this point right now, guys, where Kassadin's never going to really trade with me. He's just going to farm under his turret. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go and get some deep vision in the jungle, and I'm going to look to bully their jungler. I'm so strong right now. If I find Master Yi in the jungle, I could probably kill him unless I get outplayed or I really misplay. So it looks like Master Yi is actually going to probably face check me pretty soon. He's going to go to his wolves, and then he's probably going to run up here and go to his raptors. And when he goes to his raptors, guys, we're going to be that annoying Leblanc that bushwhack. So don't at me, but, you know, Master Yi is going to be coming into our lane, or right here in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 4 3/4. Okay, he's trolling. We're both trolling. Oh wait, okay, it was more than 5 seconds. Okay, kind of trolled, but you know, I landed my abilities. It's really important when you're playing a jungler, or a mid laner, not jungler, like Kiana, LeBlanc, pretty much any assassin, that you track the enemy jungler, especially when you're ahead. I think that probably the easiest way to translate your lead into a win in mid lane is if you're able to just bully the enemy jungler and ruin their lives, because that kind of bleeds into every other lane too. So my awareness there helped me get that kill on Yi and helped my whole team in return too. So I'm going to keep on pushing, keep on pushing. I can actually go ahead and finish my Ludens now. Level 11 Ludens LeBlanc, guys, is probably the strongest champion in the game. If you're ahead of the curve on LeBlanc and you're level 11, you have your Ludens and your 2/2 boots, you are probably the god mode of the game and you can just kill anyone. I love the recall. The recall feels very, like, you know, very cool. Me not thinking of any other word to describe it, but cool. Okay, second item I'm going to go, guys, is Oblivion Orb. You don't want to finish Oblivion Orb into Morellonomicon unless you really need the healing reduction. Inside of this game, they really don't have a lot of healing. The only healing they have would be like Yorick's Conqueror, even though he's literally 1 in 8 right now, and maybe Master Yi's heal, but everyone else doesn't really have too much sustain, so it's better if I just sit on the Oblivion Orb and then finish another AP item. So we're just going to get the Oblivion Orb, tier 2 boots, and then we'll see what we get from there. Okay. And I'm going to look for Master Yi, guys. You guys know I love my jungle hunt, and Master Yi is definitely going for this blue buff, and I will hopefully kill him there. Let's see, let's see. I hope he doesn't, like, come here and see me, though. Alright, he might be honestly on his wolves, though. Yeah, Master Yi is probably coming up here, although... ... I really want to see if Master Yi comes here. Actually, she said. She said too. Easy clap. There's Master Yi. I'm actually going to go for him right now, especially if he goes and starts the blue buff here. He's kind of suspicious, I think. I don't know if he's lagging or suspicious, guys. Okay, well, he's on the chain. Oh, the blue buff. Okay, got him. I don't know where Kassadin went. He must have went, like, over here. Okay, on the chain. Okay, we got him on the chain. Oh, he flashed. I really like the chain animation in this skin too. If you notice, whenever I chain, the chain kind of like fades until it pops, and I kind of like that. It makes it like, you know, a little more clarity on when you're going to get the root on the chain, because sometimes I'll be like, you know, right about to kill them, you know, really risky under their turret with the chain, waiting for it to pop, and then I'll accidentally like pop it like a second too early, and then I don't get the kill. But in this skin, I feel like it's not like that. I'm actually going to go for Kassadin here too. So right there, I kind of messed up. I should have just went for double chains. I would have killed him right there if I did. Versus the Q. Okay. So we're just pushing the turret. I might like to just roam, though, at this point. At this point, like I said, Kassadin's kind of just non-existent. He's kind of, you know, he's not really doing anything in this game. But bot lane, on the other hand, bot lane is the lane that I can kill. I'm not level 11 yet, though, guys, so I want to use... Okay, I wanted to use my normal W for damage there. I'm going to use my clone, guys. Look, the clone looks like a hologram, which is really cool. I'm trying to see if she actually believes it. Okay, I think she believed it, but she couldn't really do anything anyways. Okay, well, you know, Yona's 1v3ing. That's nice, too. Or did I just... Ah! Okay, no, I'm good, I'm good. I really want to kill her, guys. Oh, you got her, you got her. Nice, okay, cool, cool, cool. And as for runes this game, let me talk about them really briefly. So I already talked about my minion dematerializer. Oh, I almost ran into the turret range right there. You go electrocute on Leblanc pretty much every game. Not pretty much every game. You go electrocute always on Leblanc. The rune just synergizes 2 level 3. She's a combo mage. You know, you go electrocute. And sudden impact's really good too for your W. And we won the game. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It kind of feels like I talked too quickly over my runes, but at the same time, those are really like the 2 that matter. The other ones are pretty, you know, pretty standard. Ravenous for healing, and then Eyeball Collector because you're an assassin. Let me show you guys the damage graph really quickly right there. Hopefully you guys learned how to play Leblanc a little bit. I do plan on making another video on Leblanc soon. I want to make one like on my normal account, like high elo, you know, but I wanted to show off the skin anyways, and I know you guys wanted me to make a Leblanc video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.